Hey guys, how's it going? The Haggard Nerd here. Welcome to a patch note video update video thingamabob video for the Rover update. We just got an update on May 8th from SES, which I'm kind of excited to share with you guys here. So what I'm going to do is just, like I have been doing, just quickly go over the patch notes here so that way you guys can see them if you haven't had a chance to review the forum on your own. There will be a link down in the description to this exact page so you can go and read it for yourself if that's what you want to do. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for a couple of things that they added in this update. As you can see, we got this new Rover here, and there's also some a significant change to vehicle physics, and most importantly for me at least, the way steering is handled. So so all my raging in the past about how vehicles control in the game are now no longer a thing. So anyway, Rovers are now more configurable than ever. The Rover update now contains a new vehicle, updated driving controls, new methods to use Rovers in funways, and a ton of performance upgrades. That's the other thing. They added a lot of performance upgrades, so hopefully everything will be like a lot smoother. So for the updates, we got vehicles. Small Rover has been added to the game, is available in the catalog for 1,000 bytes and prints from the vehicle bay for 2 compounds. So it's very cheap. It's early on exploration. Definitely cool stuff. You can see it right here. Guess we could, that's not really enlarging it at all. Okay, so absolute steering, this is what I was talking about, has been implemented for vehicles. Vehicles are now controlled by the movement keys regardless of camera position. And absolute steering is enabled by default as of this update, but players may change back to the original camera directing steering mode. Disable absolute steering in the options menu. So you do have the option of going back if that's something you want to do. The physics model for Rovers has been overhauled. So yeah, they added like suspension and all kinds of crazy stuff like drag and traction for the wheels and everything. Lateral friction has been added to wheels to prevent rampant sliding, which is fun. Drag force has been added to Rover acceleration for a more natural velocity cap and more natural steering at high speeds. Acceleration forces now take contact normals into consideration to allow wheels to roll over small obstacles instead of plowing into them. And then there's a contextual button activation for vehicles. Certain items attached to the auxiliary slots on vehicles can now be activated by pressing the contextual buttons. More items such as the drill and winch will be usable in this way in future updates. So that's interesting. I didn't know anything about that. That's going to be interesting. Okay, I don't really have a lot of information about that. It's just interesting. The thruster has been revised to work better with Rovers, so now can be toggled using the above contextual buttons when attached to vehicle auxiliary slots. So no longer do you put a thruster on the back of your vehicle, pop a thing of hydrazine in, and then just go. Apparently you can turn that on and off, which is kind of cool actually. Applies a more balanced force for better in-air stability and can now accelerate Rovers above their max drive speed. That's kind of cool. So that might actually make thrusters a little bit more useful now. So the research cost and recipe of the medium Rover has been adjusted, is now 3,000 bytes up from 2,000, requires 2 compound and 2 aluminum to print. Okay. The built-in batteries on medium and large Rover has been tuned to require more active power sources. So basically the bigger vehicles are going to require more power. So makes more sense because the small Rover's meant to be like it says here, is intended to be used as a light exploration vehicle, and the medium and large Rover are meant to serve as heavier haulers and mobile bases. So, you know, having a higher power requirement kind of makes sense. So for performance improvements here, if I can talk properly, which rarely happens, we've made a number of improvements to performance on both PC and Xbox, particularly targeting very large save files and multiplayer games. Specific area of focus includes infrastructure refactors and fixes, removing unnecessary animation overhead, reducing the processing cost of deformation, and optimizing older assets that have not been updated in quite some time. This is an ongoing effort that will continue throughout early access, but this latest effort should be noticeable for players on the Xbox in particular. The Xbox One now utilizes DirectX 12, further improving rendering efficiency on Xbox One, and will allow for future rendering quality improvements. Okay, so you guys on Xbox are going to enjoy this. Awesome. They also added HDR, which is HDR. Other improvements, the flatten mode. Okay, so this is something I'm excited to check out. The flatten mode on the terrain tool has been adjusted to provide more consistent results at any angle. So that's going to be cool. Reward tables of discoveries have been updated with new items. Okay. Additional quick help screens have been added to the game to help you after the initial tutorial experience. So basically just press F1 and get information. So that's good. Reduce overall game package size. Good stuff. And upgraded game engine to Unreal 4.18. And then a whole crap ton of bug fixes. There are some known issues here. Storm textures showing up as pixelated on the Xbox One. Audio might become muffled after an Astroneer dies. That's an ongoing thing. Okay, and then the game sometimes loses audio when settings are changed. This can be fixed by deleting your game user settings.ini file. So that's a big thing to be mindful of. Hopefully we don't experience those issues this evening, but we might. So just a heads up. And then yeah, if you've not checked out their trailer, it's kind of fun. It really goes through and shows some of the old glitches and stuff that we used to have with the rovers and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm really excited for this update. It looks like they've done a lot of work with the whole vehicle thing, and I'm excited to check it out. So let's go ahead and do just that. So guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you like what I do, hit the like button. If you want to help my channel grow, guys, share my videos, share my live streams, leave likes, leave comments, all the good stuff. Because the more you guys participate, the more we grow. We definitely want to do that. So I appreciate all the support you guys give me every single day. Thank you guys so much. You guys rock. And just a heads up, we got a giveaway going on. So make sure you check the link in the description for more information. So guys, I'll catch you in some Astroneer. As always, thanks for watching. Take care.